I am Imran Ali, Assistant Professor, Department of MBA, Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology, Greater Noida. This is lecture 28, unit 4, in which I will discuss measuring performance of supply chain and why this measurement of the supply chain is important for the organizations. So, we will be discussing about the measurement of the supply chain, what could be the different method through which the measurement of the performance could be done. So, either we can took it is the financial measures or we can take the non-financial measures also. Supply chain performance measurement ensure control over the organizational behavior by saving firm from revenue loss and poor long term growth. So, the supply chain, it is what? It is a chain in which multiple activities are taking place or a set of activities are taking place, and these activities start from the supplier which supply raw material to us and it ends toward the customer, and in between each of them there are a number of the step or activity which are being taken. They are being classified as the elements or the part of the supply chain model. But organization had to ensure nowadays, especially since the intensity of the competition is very high, that is the supply chain is sound enough or supply chain it is doing efficiently, so that we are capable to provide our services to the customer on time, or supply chain it is responsive toward the customer need. So, we need to just understand and analyze how and what kind of changes we need to say, and whether the supply chain of the organization it is going to be robust enough as per the requirement and need of the consumer. Flipkart, Amazon, Paytm, Grofar, Big Basket or several other organizations today, they are all trying to make their supply chain robust, or even they are doing some partnership with the various player which are involved in between the at various point of into their supply chain. So, why it is important because for the organization? Because companies are concerned with consistently improving the performance of their supply chain. Let us take a case of Grofers and Big Basket. Why customers are placing the order? Because they want the product need to reach on right time. So, unless and until the supply chain is very efficient of Big Basket or Grofar, they will not be in the position to reach or to provide product on right time, and the right time availability is very important over here, because the nature of the product is perishable. If they will take longer time to reach or longer time has been taken, so this kind of product will not remain into the business or into storage for longer span of time. Similarly, I discussed about Domino. We had also discussed about Pizza Hut or even Future Retail. Recently, they are discussing that the grocery item will be delivered in the same day within 30 minutes. So, if every organization it is promising you that our delivery mechanism or delivery will be fastest, indirectly the purpose is that the supply chain of the organization it is strong enough. Stronger it is the supply chain, more capable you will be as an organization to provide the services on time. Dabbawala system in Mumbai known to all, what kind of efficiency they have achieved, what kind of efficiency they are making, so that the product are available to all on right point in time. So, this kind of efficiency need to be managed by supply chain, and we need to say what are the different parts or parties involved into our supply chain, so that our supply chain efficiency need to be much more stronger. Now, there are two situations that exist. at some point of time we are asking the supplier to supply the product, and it depend on if the relations of the company with the supplier are friendly or good enough, they will continue to supply. So what if the supplier by any reason they are not able to supply as per the promise made, then the entire functioning of the organization might be into trouble, or certain kind of losses are likely to be incurred. So we need to just ensure that what changes have to happen, how these changes need to be managed, are we in the position to make our supply chain much more stronger. The same it is happening with the Bharat Biotech, or it is Serum Institute of India, or it is AstraZeneca or Moderna. Are these companies in the position to supply vaccine wherever the demand is? Are they in the position to produce as much as the demand exists into the market? Probably they are not there. The companies who are coming from abroad or from European and American countries are in the position to make and develop their supply chain effectively, so that customers are being provided the product on time. So the objective behind it is supply chain performance is important to measure that is our supply chain capable enough or competent enough to provide the product on time and to meet the market requirement, to meet the demand as and when it is available or as and when it arises from the customer side. So we need to develop, we need to look around, we need to say where there are more chances to make some further improvement into our supply chain. Nowadays we can understand lot of companies are having tie-up with IT or information technology company, either it is FedEx, either it is Gati, either it is Blue Dart, or several organizations they are into the logistic, they are using information technology or RF radio frequency RFID to track down where the movement it is taking place, where the logistic has reached, whether it has reached on time or not. So this kind of technological integration or technological incorporation is also needed, so that your supply chain is performing better. And over a period of time, or even after a certain period of time, we will identify integration or evolution of information technology in the supply chain will be extensive, or it continuously keep on increasing. It is good for the customer, it is good for the company. We can track the performance of the supply chain and we can know whether the supply chain is doing right or some problems are being there, so that the improvement can be made. Therefore, if you want to keep your company in track, it is vital to implement the primary strategy for measuring the supply chain performance. Now, organization focus is not only a particular geography, they are intended to provide services across India. Especially in the case of e-commerce, we will observe in the next 5 year or 7 year that an order can come from anywhere. It might be placed by a customer from urban area, semi-urban area or rural area. So the tendency that going to happen that orders will come across India, but companies has to measure or check out their supply chain capability. Are they in the position to supply the product across India? Are they in the position to supply their product anywhere where from the demand it is coming? Probably today they are not, but they need to develop their capability for future and do some investment, do some R&D, that how supply chain performance can be improved, supply chain capability can be improved, so that in future course of time they are in the position to provide their services. Several e-commerce companies, it is Flipkart, Amazon and so on, Udaan and other companies, urban. So these companies are developing their warehouses, purchasing land across India, having large chunk of the warehouses in place, so that they have the sufficient quantity of the product to supply it anywhere from India, so that these kind of services or supply chain further can be improved. Similarly, a new startup that has Udan, it has came. What it is, it has to B2B, e-commerce it has entered into. It is trying to ensure that product need to reach to the kirana store across India. Now, kirana stores are more relevant and customers are more likely to purchase their product from the kirana store, especially into the rural area. So, this company Udan, a startup, the Udan has came into business, visualize that why not these customers, kirana store must be integrated with the information technology, and we are capable to provide a product as per their requirement into the B2B category, not into the C2C category. So, again, if Udan is the objective to cater the larger number of the kirana store across India, the company has also need to concentrate over is the supply chain capability or the supply chain efficiency of the organization are so good that they can supply their product anywhere in India or from anywhere the demand has coming into existence. So, any company, either they are into the logistic or they are into e-commerce or they are into the automobile, either 4-wheeler or 2-wheeler, or they are into the FMCG because they are also planning to supply at a doorstep. This is important for all of them. Periodically they need to check capabilities of the supply chain and performance of the supply chain. Are they in the position to supply their product as per the requirement of the customer or market? And this is what which can ensure long term direction of the organization. This is what which can ensure whether the company it is moving into the right direction, whether the company is having the right capabilities to develop their product and keep the supply chain more efficient. Now, supply chain performance measure can be defined as an approach. There is one term nowadays, it is social commerce is also social commerce. The word social commerce is also more relevant, and social commerce is similar to e-commerce, but companies are thinking why not platform like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, other social network should be used for buying and selling of the product, because they will help to capitalize or increase the profitability. So, social commerce will be into more relevant, and social commerce, if it came into existence, again we need to say whether the supply chain efficiency is strong, whether the company it is performing as per the requirement of the business or industry. We know about it is how the Swiggy is being performing, how the Zomato has came. Zomato, the Zomato is in the process or planning to come with the IPO this year. So, the Zomato has done so well and they are in the position to come with an IPO. They again will invest the fund into their supply chain and will make them much more robust and competitive into the market. So, in future, the basis of the competition and the basis how you will sustain into the industry, it is going to be your supply chain efficiency. So, as Zomato has done or Swiggy is doing, how many rest of the organization would be which can differentiate themselves on their supply chain efficiency. Amazon is also doing remarkable job and doing lot of investment to make their supply chain more efficient and capable. So, periodically we need to check the performance of the supply chain. Supply chain performance measure can be defined as an approach to just the performance of the supply chain system. Supply chain performance measure can broadly be classified into two categories. So, how we will be judging the performance of the supply chain? It could be qualitative measure, it could be quantitative measure also. Qualitative, it is only the opinion, it is only the thought process of the individual. Quantitative, we have taken certain numerical basis and we had taken certain data, we analyze it and then we have reached whether the supply chain it is performing well or not. So, we will be discussing each of them in detail. There are two methods on which the supply chain performance can be measured. It could be qualitative measure, it could be quantitative measure. Qualitative measure, it is what? Customer satisfaction and product quality. We can develop a questionnaire, get it filled through the customer and we can understand are the customers satisfied or not. Even it is a kind of checking, but we are measuring satisfaction of customer. We can do face to face interaction, we can have an interview with them and then we can we can understand whether the customers are satisfied with the delivery or with the performance of the supply chain. We can take few product and an opinion can be gathered, Flipkart vis-a-vis Amazon, and we can know with whom the customers are more satisfied in terms of the right time delivery. Either it is Amazon or Flipkart. On the other hand, we can take and we get certain measurement what kind of quality of the products are being offered by the organization and this kind of opinion can be gathered and through which we can understand whether the supply chain is performing well or not. Next, it is about the quantitative measures, and quantitative measures are about it is order to delivery, lead time and supply chain response time. Order to delivery, how much when you have order and at what point of time this order has been delivered. So, we need to just check it and if it is expected that organization need to be more responsive, more capable to just next it is about lead time, the time when you place the order and the time when you have received it. So, there are some businesses where lead time is high, on the other hand there are certain businesses where the lead time is low. It is advisable for the organization or from the customer point of view also lead time need to be minimized. Once lead time is minimized, waiting time automatically will come down and it works in the interest of both customers as well as organizations. Next, it is supply chain response time, how quick and fast we are to respond to the customer need and we are in the position to provide the same kind of the product and services as being demanded by the customer. Go into a restaurant or go into a particular hospital, or the hospital is in the position to provide the services as per the requirement of the patient. Flexibility and resource utilization, how effective the company is in terms of effective utilization of resources. We easily can understand effective utilization of resources, Air India versus Indigo, Airtel versus BSNL and MTNL, though there is a support from the organization, but still organizations are not performing as good as per expectation. So, probably somewhere these both companies are not able to utilize their resources more efficiently. Now, in some organization, especially into the distribution organization, we can understand or check the performance at three levels. It is strategic, it is tactical and it is operational. Understand, into the distribution companies or the logistic company, we can develop an approach to check the supply chain performance. It is strategic, tactical and operational. Strategics are what? Which will measure the performance of the entire distribution. DHL, it is there, Blue Dart, Gati, Indian Railway, cargo services of airlines, they all are into supply chain, waterways through is being used. So, if we are trying to measure the performance of the entire distribution unit, it is being called as strategic. Tactical, measure the performance of the major sub function of the distribution. So, distribution is having various sub functional area, warehouse hai, transportation it is there, vehicles are there. So, once we will be measuring the performance each part and each element of distribution department, it will be known as tactical. And once we measure the performance of each of this element of the tactical department, it is being classified as operational. So, they are hierarchical in nature. Next, it is how we can this part it is strategic, this part it is tactical, and this lower one it is the operational. So, strategic one, it is about the supplier, it is the firm's plant wherever they are, it is the firm's distribution channel where the customers are there when the goods are to be distributed, and ultimately it is the end customer to whom our product had to reach. It is manufacturing, distribution, sales, marketing and the rest of. It is the sub part of the entire distribution channel. It is about warehouse where we are keeping our goods, we are storing them, and it is how the transportation vehicles are being stored. So, in order to make this strategic function perform better, this is important that these two elements should also perform well. Warehousing should also work well. India Post, we can say how it work, warehouse how it do, and then it is how transportation, how quickly they are to supply their letters and so on. It is receiving, put away, storage, picking and shipment. So, these are the few this is how we can measure the distribution company performance in strategic, tactical and operational. Next, it is about internal and external. External, it is outward, we are approaching from company to customer side. It is inward, it is some transportation, some measurement or some supply chain dimensions are within the organization also. So, this is how we can understand. It is about distribution and strategic into strategic. External part, it is about percent of scheduled customer shipment and delivery on time. India Post, Indian Railway, Blue Dart, Gati or any distribution company has to say how many number of the parcel was scheduled or unit was scheduled and are they reached on time or not. Next, it is about the order cycle time, that how much order from release to distribution. So, once the order once it get out from the India Post or Indian Railway or from Blue Dart or Gati and FedEx, how ultimately it has reached to the customer. So, this time need to be tracked and it need to be taken minimum. Internal, it is total distribution cost per unit. Within the company, we need to check that overall cost need to be lower. Tactical, percentage of the line order picked correctly, percentage of the order picked on scheduled day. So, how many orders are there, are they being placed on time and date. Internal, it is warehouse cost per unit of throughput. Into operational, percentage of the cases line received correctly, how many in-house things are being taken correctly, total receiving cost per unit time. So, again it is 3, it is strategic, it is tactical and operational, and they are being further divided into internal and external. External, it is from company to the customer. Internal, some step related to supply chain within the organization. So, it is although I had discussed about non-financial measures, it is lead time, how much time we took, the time when we have placed and when it has come. It is about the customer service level, how quick and fast is our supply chain to provide immediate services to the customer. It is order full rate, there is no stock out rate, there is no back ordering or probability of the on time delivery is very high. Next, it is about inventory level, does the inventory is high or low, that is also a criteria to measure the performance. This is resource utilization, how effective is the organization to utilize its resources. Next, the financial parameter is what? It is cost of raw material. Supply chain through which you are sourcing in raw material, is it costly or affordable? Revenue from the goods sold, how much revenue are being churned out. It is the inventory cost, either it is the holding cost or it is carrying cost. It is transportation cost, cost of expired perishable goods, penalties for incorrectly filled or late order delivered to the customer. How many orders were there? They were not reached on time, and due to the late delivery, some penalty or some fine was imposed on. Credit for incorrectly filled or late delivery from the supply, cost of goods returned by customer, and credits for good returned to the supplier. So, these are the certain parameter that an organization can take as a financial parameter to check out the performance of the organization, and all of them are in relation with the financial performance. So, it is how the supply chain performance can be measured, either adopting the financial parameter or by adopting the non financial parameter, and each of them are important considering the capability of the company. Thank you so much.